What is going on, guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we're going to be going over the best offensive abilities that you guys can use in Madden Ultimate Team currently. This is going to be like a monthly video that I'm going to make to update you guys on the best abilities that people are currently using from a competitive standpoint, because, well, we're trying to be pro players and competitive players all throughout the Madden virtual gridiron, whatever the case is. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys are back for another one, FTA. You're back for another one and got nothing to say, just comment FTA. Ain't gonna say too much. If you're back for another one, you already know the vibes. We're starting off with the best offensive abilities in the game. And I think there are a few that you guys can utilize no matter what it is that you guys like, no matter what the scheme is that you guys are running on this game. There are a lot of abilities in this game currently that are usable, especially the ones that are X factors. Now, we're going to start off with the honorable mention, and you can only find this on one person, and that is Gronkowski, the tight end. Now, this is going to pair amazingly if you guys are utilizing the Titans Stadium with the Titans unis. Shout out to the AFC South. If you guys can't stand the Titans, I'm right there with you. But if you guys want to run the ball as dominant as possible, this is going to be the first and only honorable mention that we're going to talk about in this video, and that is Rob Gronkowski, the vintage LTD version only. He gets AKA Run Protector, and it starts on for 5 plays, and you get stronger protection versus quick run block shed moves. Now, you pair this up with the Titans unis in the Titans Stadium, and you're at home, no one should stop you on the ground, because you can put Gronkowski over at fullback, and all of a sudden these pulling blocks that he's doing on aggressive will lead to impact blocks, will lead to your entire offense pretty much playing 10 times better, and this just adds on to that and makes your blocking even better. This is a must-have for anybody who's a big runner in this game, whether you're an I-form user, single back, tight, whatever the case is. Gronkowski is he's a must-have if you're a heavy runner. So AKA Run Protector, I'm going to count this as the X factor / ability that is a must-have for those of you guys who are running the ball. Now, we're going to go over 3 different abilities, and we're going to start off with one that Eric Dickerson has. He's one of the best running backs in the game currently, and that is going to be either Spin Cycle or Spin Cycle or Evasive, but I don't think he gets Evasive. But Spin Cycle is going to be number 1 on the list of abilities that you guys are going to need to have if you guys. So again, if you guys are heavy runners and you don't like to play on conservative, this is going to be the first ability that is a must-have for runners specifically. You guys need to have this ability, especially if you're receiving, excuse me, not receiver, but especially if your running back has a high enough spin move to end up getting those kind of glitchy animations. So if you're playing on all Madden, Eric Dickerson currently hits that. He's got 87 spin move. The threshold is 85, which makes it so that he gets somewhat, it's sort of Judkins-like if you guys play college football before they patched them. So it's sort of how it was before. He just runs better than almost anybody in the game, and he spins 10 times better. And it's because his spin move is at 87 plus, and he ends up having that ability that ends up taking him to the next level when it comes to this game. Now, ability number 2, I'm going to go straight to the quarterbacks here, because the quarterbacks definitely need a little bit of love, and I think this is possibly the best ability in the game, and he doesn't get it. He might get it in this one. Okay, he doesn't get it in here either. I believe the only quarterback in this game currently that ends up getting this ability is Will Levis. So let's go to Will Levis real quick, and he's currently my quarterback. And we're talking about Gunslinger. For those of you guys who don't know, Gunslinger is it just grants faster passing speed when you guys are passing the ball. So instead of a pass velocity ability, he ends up just whipping those passes out as fast as possible. And once more quarterbacks get Gunslinger, I believe the new Randall Cunningham is going to get it. Andrew Luck was leaked to be being dropped in this game. Patrick Mahomes, once they get it, they're going to end up being the best quarterbacks in the game. But currently right now, without lacking too much speed, Will Levis is QB number 1. And if you guys are heavy passers, he should be your quarterback as well. So Gunslinger, number 2 on the list for the best abilities in the game. It's a must-have, so make sure you guys are adding it to your team. Make sure you guys are adding it to your roster, or else you guys are going to be behind when it comes to your abilities on the offensive side of things. Now, the only downside of that ability is the fact that he only gets it He only gets that ability in his tier 3 spot, and it's 4 AP, which takes up the entirety of your abilities. Now, last but not least, now this is going to be 2-in-1 because I think any type of apprentice ability in the game is a must-have, especially if you're not using somebody like Will Levis and you're not using Gunslinger. Having some kind of an apprentice ability, specifically slot apprentice, I think this is one of the best abilities in the game, and the reasoning for that is because you can create whips no matter. Again, you got your zigs back. Zigs were a huge thing in Madden, and it's even bigger this year because it destroys man coverage. So Slot Apprentice pretty much allows you to put zigs on your field no matter what the distance is, no matter what the downage is, no matter what the situation is. Zigs are always welcome on the field, especially for a good play to dominate in the flats. And I think zigs are definitely one of the best routes in the game, hands down. If you guys don't know and you guys are rocking the bunch tight end formation, it's one of the best plays in the game. And I should probably make a video on this, but it has a play called whips, and it has double zigs on that play, and it makes it so that a lot of people are currently using that formation for that play specifically. And in this formation, with this ability, excuse me, it's going to make it so that you guys can have it on the field with your slot receiver, and Jalen Waddle ends up getting it as a X Factor. Unfortunately, I believe Wes Welker gets it, the free Barrios card that they put into the game. One of the Hispanic Heritage Month players, he ends up getting it, and it just makes your offense 10 times easier. Now, when I said apprentice, the reason why I said apprentice and I said it's going to be a 2-in-1 is because not only is slot apprentice one of the best abilities in the game, but also running back apprentice. So any kind of apprentice that's either slot or a running back apprentice is going to make your offense 10 times better. One of the main routes in this specific ability is the angle route, the angle route coming out of the backfield, and you can put wheel routes with your running back, which you're no longer allowed to do unless you have either hot route master or running back apprentice. These are hands down the best abilities for you guys to utilize on the offensive side of the ball. Now, there's only one ability that I can say is still an honorable mention, and I wasn't going to mention it because I don't really care for you guys to spend one of your ability points on this ability, but it's gift wrapped. Gift wrapped it works very, very well this year. There will be some tight passes that you can throw into some super tight windows, and gift wrap is going to give you the ability to pretty much come down with it, especially if you guys are possession catching it. As long as you're possession catching it, you guys will have a much better time dominating from, a gunslinger standpoint, or like, I'm not saying gunslinger as the ability, but I'm saying somebody who passes the ball a lot. Gift wrap will help out a ton, especially with switch stick meta being a thing and everybody playing very, very solid defenses. These are, instead of giving you 3, I give you 5 different offensive abilities that you guys must have on your field, whether you guys are a passer or a runner. These are going to take your game to the next level. And if you guys want to watch me play with any of these live, in the description, the Twitch link. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below. My name is Pwny Montana. I'll see you guys in the next one. Next video, we'll do all defensive abilities that are must-haves, and that one should be a lot shorter than this one because there are a lot more offensive abilities that are usable over defensive abilities. My name is Pwny Montana. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.